So I have been playing this game on stream, but not recording for YouTube. I was really backed up on the YouTube recordings for this game. So I needed to fill the time, and I did so by exploring pretty much all of the map that I've done so far. I've gone to pretty much all of the stashes, checked out all of the points of interest that I could at the time. So I've done a lot of exploration. My gear has substantially improved. I've got this really nice Falcon armor that has some really awesome upgrades. I've learned a lot about artifacts and have gotten some nice ones because I've been hunting some artifacts. And yeah, just lots of gear improvement, but no advancement in the story yet. So that's what we're going to be doing today, is we're going to be continuing with the story. So we're still at Malachite, and we need to talk to Professor Ozerski. That freak Faust is full of surprises. The assault failed. We have to find a way to get through those phantoms of his. Professor Ozerski from Malachite might know something. I better talk to him. So that is where we are picking up. Hello.
Allow me to introduce myself. I'm Professor Ozerski, the director of STC Malachite. If you intend to remain at the center, please avoid interfering with our work and treat all visitors with courtesy and respect.
I've actually helped out a little bit.
My colleagues frequently require S.T.A.L.K.E.R assistance to retrieve artifacts or conduct field experiments. Should you prove yourself capable, you may be entrusted with such assignments.
I'm always up for a job. But yeah, tell me more.
Tell me about Malachite.
STC Malachite is the only place where we study the zone as it is. Here, no theory is labeled eccentric, and no field experiment is considered unnecessary. Even the smallest detail may hold the key to comprehending the fundamental patterns of the zone. Admittedly, those snobs at Circa mock our research, call it pseudoscience. But why listen to shallow pricks whose narrow-mindedness obstruct their own quest for truth?
Yeah, see, what they're doing at Circa is like creating experiments and basically exploiting the zone. But it seems like these guys are just studying it, and that's respectable.
I'm looking for information about the Phantoms. A monolithian called Faust conjured doubles of himself during a fight. I want to know how this is possible.
Yeah.
And I want to never have to hear about this subject again.
Okay, well.
But I suppose you're luckier than I am. The doubles you witnessed are induced illusions caused by psi influence within the Tau range. This Faust fellow appears to be employing older psi consciousness technology. Psi consciousness were the ones who extensively researched induced illusions and their impact on humans. Have you heard about the Wish Granter?
Yeah.
That's their handiwork.
Okay.
See consciousness. That rings a bell.
It was a faction of idealistic scientists from Project X. They aspired to cleanse the noosphere of the dark manifestations of human nature, to make the world perfect. However noble their intentions may have been, their execution was rather poor. In June 2006, a decade after the discovery of the noosphere, they tried to establish an unauthorized connection to it. The experiment spiraled out of control, leading to the emergence of the zone. It now serves as a warning about the perils of impulsive scientific endeavors.
Okay, I actually learned a little bit more about the zone as I was exploring it during my streams. Yeah, we met a guy who told us about how Duty, that faction, was founded. They were sent into the zone, and then like so many of them died, and then they said fuck it. Like fuck the people who sent us here, pretty much, and made their own faction. Yeah. So I learned a little bit more about the zone and stuff.
I want to know more about induced illusions.
I'm not entirely sure we still have any books with enough information here at the center. The Circa archives would come in handy here.
Oh,
I got them after the signal. They're saved
oh
on
yeah,
this
we
flash
did.
drive.
We got the flash drive.
Oh, that makes it so much easier.
How
However,
convenient.
analyzing these archives will require a considerable amount of time, and I take it you need answers as soon as possible. Fortunately, the X network is up and running again. There's an abandoned mirror facility nearby. It was
Mirror
used to study
facility.
induced illusions until 2008. If you can restart it and reconnect the mirror to malachite, I could look for the information you need.
What exactly do I need to do?
2 things. Activate the visual projection center and calibrate the communication antenna. Mind you, configuring the antenna might require specific conditions. The older the equipment, the harder it is to set it up properly. I advise you to find an operations manual for the facility's engineering team and follow its guidelines to the letter.
Oh
Talk
god.
to you later.
This sounds complicated. We'll figure it out though. Alright. And I do have enough ammo and everything. Yeah, that's
In the
pretty
case
good.
of an unsuccessful experiment, I strongly advise seeking
Oh, wait.
immediate medical attention.
We're doing story,
Our doctor services are
and
available at
I
any
actually
time.
have armor-piercing ammo that I can be using. Yes. Look at me. I did so much preparation. So much preparation for continuing the story. This is the entrance? They said this was a factory, right? This does not look like a factory entrance. The door's open. Why is the door open? Oh, there's... Was that a ghost? Did you see that? Get to the control room. I wonder if this place has C radiation that is gonna make us go crazy. Like, what if we're already hallucinating? Got some radiation drugs if needed. It was this guy that we saw. Is he a ghost? Oh. Was it a rat? It almost feels wrong using armor-piercing rounds on these hamsters. I'm hearing voices. I love the psychological horror that's in this game. Who are these people? What happened to them? Where did that hamster go? Oh, more rats. Oh, who's this guy? Found the control room. We still haven't seen... Still haven't seen the guy we saw walking around. Thought I saw something. Install the fuses into the mirror switchboard room. What does this say? Mirror activation memo. Always verify that the emergency safety system is disengaged before activating the equipment.
We've got a real breakthrough here. We've gone from incoherent noises, grainy visuals, and flitting shadows to a repeatable illusion, clear and vivid. We've finally determined the range at which CFX can produce distinct induced illusions. They're still lacking specific details and features for now. We can already create projections of both physical objects and images born from the human subconscious.
So was that the person we saw just an illusion? Oh gosh. So I can't install the fuse. I don't want to mess this up. I don't want to do the wrong thing. Install the fuses in the mirror switchboard room. But I know it said to turn off the emergency stuff first. I need a fuse. Sometimes I can never tell if I'm not taking enough time to look around. There it is. I found a fuse. It was next to his hand. Now, is there just one or is there more fuses? It's the only one I've seen. So maybe it is the only one. That's a new body. I swear that's a new body. Okay, saving. I'm gonna install the fuse on the one that's not. That doesn't have the electricity going crazy. Is this the mirror room switchboard? It doesn't matter which one. Oh, that one already has a fuse. That one has a screwdriver in it. Okay, what could go wrong? Oh. Are you sure you're not my friend? Okay. That's so weird. Cause see, that was the body that was new. Find the connections instructions. Launch the observatory's primary installation. Some of these guys just don't die. Still? Bro? Really? Okay, now they're dead. Jeez. I definitely want to do, the optional part of finding the instructions. For sure.
Gotta reload.
Oh. Where did that guy come from? I'm gonna pop a C block. I only have 3, so there's one of them. Definitely want to find the instructions. Okay, this door's open now.
Raspy, we're on our way. Give me a sit rep. Raspy, come in.
Who's that? Uh-oh. Hello? What the fuck? Can I specifically mark the instructions? Okay, instructions. Did that door lock behind me? What the fuck? Why did it lock me out from... Seriously? I can't go back? Oh man. That scared me. What the heck? Bro? Oh, no. There's a controller. Reloading. Where do you think you're walking in those jeans? Okay. Nope, that didn't get rid of these guys. They're real. Still more of them? But where? That's it?
My initial hypothesis
The
is
button?
confirmed. The Psi influence within the ranges in which we operate at the center doesn't entirely cease even after a complete shutdown. We'll continue with the experiments on induced illusions, but all participants will receive specialized recovery medications from now on. Moreover, we are developing an emergency security system to shut down the station if the Psi influence within its range exceeds acceptable levels. Professor Razumovsky has been transferred to the mainland and won't be doing further research at the facility.
Scared
I'm
me.
hopeful for his eventual recovery.
I can't go back to get the instructions, so all we have to go with is pushing the button because I don't see anything else to do instead. I don't know, so we'll just have to fuck around and find out. Oh, cool. Am I supposed to be able to see outside? The rails. Clear the rails. Get rid of the obstruction blocking the rails. Oh. Oh, okay. Yeah, that's fine. What is that? We did fucking around and now we're finding out. Okay, okay, okay. Okay. Okay, 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 okay. Okay, I'm okay. Wow, it actually let me do that. Hey, bro. Oh, you move fast. Oh, and you move fast. Oh, you move fast. Ring around the rescue. I found his weakness. Never mind! I did not! I did not! Oh! You jump! You jump! You really jump. Okay. Not gonna lie, when he jumped, I jumped. We all jumped. Yeah, he got a lot of health. Yeah, where did you come from? Is he dead? Did he? Oh, he's dead. I'm still closing the door. Oh my gosh. I hated that. Hated that. I hated that. What is that? Wait. Is this a chimera? Does it have 2 heads? Ew, I think it is. I think we fought one of those in Rostok as part of the like the fighting ring thing. We killed the enemy, so we should be able to do the thing now. Let's try this again. Surely that was the only one. What is it doing? Oh, hang on now.
Attention. The launch of the mirror was successful. All research personnel, please proceed to your seats.
To our seats?
Thank you for establishing a secure connection. I was able to retrieve the information you requested.
Okay.
The Controller Project was responsible for the creation of phantoms as part of its research into induced illusions. However, all related data is highly classified and never went public. Fortunately, we have a list of the scientists involved in the project. If any of them are alive and in the zone, you may be able to get your information straight from the horse's mouth, as it were.
Okay.
Do you know anyone on that list?
Regrettably, no. But I know someone who could assist you. Richter. He used to be a guide,
Richter!
but now his work mostly revolves around finding people. He's just the man you need.
Our man!
This Richter guy's all over the place.
He's all over the place.
Seems to know everyone in the zone. Where do you know him from?
If not for him, S.T.A.L.K.E.R and I wouldn't be working together right now. I was interested in meeting him, and Richter arranged it. I wouldn't recommend someone unless I was certain of their competence. Richter knows his way around the zone. If anyone from this list is still here, he'll track them down for you.
Do you know where I can find Richter?
When he's not busy with his clients, he usually frequents the 100 Rods bar in Rostok. Try looking for him there. You can ask our guide. He'll help you find your way there.
13,000 coupons. Sweet. Yay! Oh my god. Oh, this guy scared me again. Ooh! No thank you, man. We get to go reunite with our homeboy. He's my favorite person in the zone. Oh look! We get to restock on our ammo too. Richter! Oh, a side quest popped up. Is this where we're going? Have I been down here? Oh my gosh, I haven't been down here. I see our homeboy. Oh my gosh. I gotta talk to him
Here's
first.
Dvupalov. No clinking glasses on this one.
You wanna chat?
He seemed like a decent dude.
I need to find some people.
Just having a few drinks.
Ozerski mentioned you might be able to help me with that.
Turned into a different
Ah,
person.
you're making some friends, I see.
Got stock from us.
Ozerski is a man with a heart of gold.
Now you do
Really?
it
When he's
again.
not being pain in the ass, anyway.
Well, that's good.
Seem pretty popular yourself. Are you some kind of recruiter? Bringing folks to Strider, mingling with scientists, cozying up to S.T.A.L.K.E.R. And you keep popping up wherever I go, too.
Must be the zone's will. Nah, there's a plenty of recruiters here without me. By the way, there's that stalker who showed up after the signal, S.T.A.L.K.E.R. Ever heard of him? He's a legend around here. I hear he's putting together a new crew. He doesn't like what's going on in the zone and he wants to shake things up.
Oh.
What's S.T.A.L.K.E.R up to? What's his plan?
That's something you gotta ask the man himself. And if he doesn't trust you enough, you'll never find out. S.T.A.L.K.E.R is the type who keeps his plans to himself.
The problem with this game is so many of the main characters have a name that starts with S. Like we have S.T.A.L.K.E.R, Scar, Strider, and I'm sure that there's even more, and it's really hard to remember the difference between them. Like S.T.A.L.K.E.R sounds very familiar, but I don't remember why.
What happened to his old crew?
I could tell you they found lots of rare artifacts, left for the mainland, and lived happily ever after. But in reality, not everyone made it back from their trip to the monolith.
How can I find this S.T.A.L.K.E.R guy?
Nah. I might have said too much already. Either the zone's gonna help you, or S.T.A.L.K.E.R will find you himself. But I don't think you two would hit it off right now. As long as you and Scar keep looking for the Shining Zone, you better stay away from S.T.A.L.K.E.R. He doesn't trust or cooperate with anyone. Can you really blame him?
No, I don't blame him at all.
There are no trustworthy people in the zone. S.T.A.L.K.E.'s got that right. Looking for allies is a waste of time.
That's kind of a bit more
Speaking
negative
of which, do you know anyone on
than
this
I
list?
meant.
I know one of them. Dvupalov. He's a real grump when he's sober, which, thankfully, isn't often. He's usually holed up in his old hideout and doesn't entertain visitors. If you want to talk to him, you'll need to bring him a collar from a mutant.
I have one!
He used to do some research with the collars, and now he just collects them. Talk about sentimental.
I actually have
Is
one.
this the type of collar Dvupalov collects?
Wow!
From my exploration.
You've certainly been around the zone if you've
Yeah.
managed to find one.
Yeah, I
You're
have.
shaping up to be quite the stalker.
Thank you.
Now that you have the collar, you're good to head to Dvupalov's hideout. I'll send you the coordinates. If he asks you for a password, the answer is leash.
Okay.
Remember, if the professor offers you a drink, don't turn it down. It'll make the conversation smoother. But don't try to outdrink him either. You won't stand a chance.
Good to know.
See ya.
Freedom and duty are at it again. Now I gotta sit here and wait for duty to storm in, take Rostok back, and execute me as a traitor. But for the moment, it's mostly just threats. And I've still got work to do. So, what's your poison?
Is there anything I can help with?
Got any work for me? Something challenging, preferably.
Okay. Here's a serious one for you. Some bandits have set up shop at the warehouse in the Red Forest.
The
They've
Red
been
Forest.
robbing Freedom and get in the way of business. McLucha is offering a nice bounty on their heads. He sent a Freedom group after them, but they've gone dark. We can't reach them. They must have gotten into trouble. So, I need those bandits eliminated. And I'd like some info on what happened to the Freedom Squad. Will you do it?
Mm-hmm. I also think that takes me to a place I haven't been before.
Sure. I'm in.
Good. I sent you the coordinates to the warehouse, and to the place where the Freedom Group went dark. But the group isn't your top priority. If you don't find them, we will eventually. Your main job is to kill the bandits. Good luck.
Okay.
So long.
I'll do that quest first. Well, the Red Force is up here. Just side business. Okay. Oh, it just turned. Look, we're in the Red Forest. This is what I was talking about. Wanting different biomes. This is totally a different biome. Oh, it looks so cool. It's really dense. Wow. I like this area. Find the missing Freedom group. Optional. We're definitely doing that first. Rescue the survivor. Optional. There's a survivor. Where? Am I hearing someone? Hello.
Oh man, you're right on time. I thought I was done for. I think I passed out once or twice. How did you get here?
The bartender told me.
The barkeep sent me to check on your group and eliminate bandits.
They ambushed us. We were going in through a tunnel leading to the caves. They're connected to the warehouse. It was supposed to be a good way to sneak up on the bandits. But it was like they were expecting us. They hit us hard. So if you want to get there, here's the key to the tunnels. The entrance is on the 2nd floor. I
Okay.
can't help you, sorry. My ears are still ringing, and my vision's all blurry. Good luck, man.
Thanks. Did they get set up or something? How did they know that they were coming? Okay, here's the tunnel. Really hoping I'm not gonna get ambushed on the other side. Ooh, this doesn't look good. My suit is strong enough though. Well, these tunnels are crazy. What are we hearing? What does that sound?
Stop there.
I wasn't expecting someone to be right up here. Well, what is that sound? Maybe their washing machine is off balance. It kind of does sound like that. Okay. We'll go up just a level at a time. This is kind of cool. It's reminding me of like a side quest I'd get in Skyrim or something like that. Taking out the bandits.
It's gone quiet. Is he dead? You wish. The fucker ain't gonna croak anytime soon. We're lucky it went after the rookie, straight into the container. Not so lucky for the rookie. I feel bad for the guy.
These really just bandits?
When the thing's done gnawing on the rookie's bones, we get serious about getting out of there. We need something sturdier than this lock. Just for peace of mind, you know?
Is this a bloodsucker? It's some other type of monster. Where's the guy he was talking to? You know what? I want to use my knife more if I get the chance. Wait, I don't see the option to carry bodies anymore, you know what? I just realized that.
Everywhere.
That ruined my stealth a bit. Oh my god, did you guys see that grenade just bounce right in front of my face?
Fuck! Cover me! I gotta move!
chumps inside. Chill out.
Who else? Who's left? Where are they? This place is bizarre. Scorpion.
Cover me! I'm gonna move!
It's really fun going like pistol headshots. That's fun. Alright, we'll do some looting and then we'll figure out what the heck is going on here. What does this PDA tell us? I got something for you. Mukluka sent a team after you. They're planning to sneak into your base through the caves. Gotcha. We'll set up an ambush. How much do I owe you for this? Nothing, like always. Just make sure you handle that freedom scum. So who's Hera? Oh, come on. I'm not one for handouts. If you don't want coupons, I can send a couple of my boys over to the cement factory posing as loners. They'll get you a case of vodka or something. If they set foot in here, I'll put them down. That's all I gotta say. I'll give you a heads up if I hear anything else. Ooh, so if we see a Hera, they're a snitch. Bounty on bandits' heads. Boss, listen up. Got word that Mukluka's gunning for us. The bounty's pretty hefty, so expect some visitors. Double up the patrols, make sure everyone's strapped, and stay on your toes. Guess we roughed up his boys real nice. Your good friend has been a real asset. Mind telling us who he is? He wouldn't want to off him along with those freedom guys on a whoopsie. Don't sweat it. He's from the cement factory, so he's in the clear. Just keep your trap shut about it. So it's Hera. Is that guy? The informant. Anomaly under the base. How come you keep poking around that tunnel near the anomaly? I warned you to stay the hell away. There's an artifact bouncing around in there, man. It's practically calling my name. Shit, I wish I could snag it somehow. A little insurance for the future, you get me? Getting mixed up in this zone crap ain't a thief's game. But I like where your head's at. We gotta figure out how to work this. But how? I'm not setting foot in there, no way. You won't have to. We'll grab some schmuck, apply a little pressure and tell him to fetch us a couple artifacts if he wants to keep breathing. He'll keep bringing them until he keels over. Then we'll find another one. We'll split the loot and stash half for the boss, of course. Damn, that's slick, man. Now we just need the boss to sign off on it. Long as we're buttering him up nicely, he won't have a problem with it. Okay, there is an artifact here for us to get. Is this what we're supposed to be doing? Well, I'm in here now. Oh shit, one of these things? Oh no. Bro. Wait, I could let him out? I said I could let him out. That'd be kind of funny. Toward my knees. Pretty sure I just got sniped. I don't want to fight it, and I don't want to die in there either. Oh, is he like the poltergeist? What the fuck, what the fuck, what the fuck, what the fuck? Wait, is this open now? I don't understand. Did I let it out? Why is that open now? Am I missing something? You're free, homie. Do your thing. Okay. I did let him out. Yeah? I think. Yeah, I let him out. Okay. I don't know how I released it. I didn't release it. I just went in there and then ran out. But okay. Where is it? There we go. We're making it out of here.
How are you?
Without the bandits.
I took care of the bandits in the warehouse. I found that freedom group. Clinch was the only survivor. I patched him up.
Thank you, Skiff. I'll get in touch with him.
Mm-hmm.
Here, take this for your trouble. I'll be sure to tell Miklucha you helped us out. Now that those bastards are off our backs, there won't be any more disruptions of our supply chain. Come see me anytime. Freedom is grateful to you.
Wasn't Miklucha one of the people that they were talking with? So hard to keep track of.
Do you have any work for me?
You're in the market for some new gear and the old coupon stash is running low, eh? I get it. Here's what I can offer you. My customers have been griping about some punks in the area ruining their good time. The jingle of coin draws in all sorts of scum, and Rostok's been jingling enough to wake the whole zone up. We gotta teach those pricks some manners and set an example.
Yeah. I'll do it.
Okay. I'll do it.
Take care of those hooligans.
I'll wait for some news then.
Scare them with my knife. Oh, I know they're just enemies, right? Hey, guys. Okay. I was gonna talk some sense into them. Ooh, my stuff is so good now. It's just getting too easy. But I'm not complaining. I've worked hard for it to get easy. Because it was not easy enough before. Last one. Alright.
How are you?
You once Rostok itself.
Those punks are gone. Things should be quieter around here from now on.
My customers will be glad to hear that. Here's your reward.
You can't say shriek all night long.
It used to be the duty main base. That's right. I was hearing a bit of that in the game. And like the NPCs are talking. Are worried that duty might come and try to reclaim it. That's interesting. Okay. Let's go continue with the main story. In search of past glory. Give the electric collar to Dvupalov. Let's go around this place. Looks like a train yard or something.
Hey, Stalker! Mongoose here. Got an easy gig for you. Some good money to be made. Swing by if you're up for it.
Yeah.
I'm near the chemical plant. By the silo. Look for a small 2-story building.
I don't know.
I'm inside, upstairs. Come on over.
There we go.
Howdy. Come over here. Don't be afraid.
Oh, thanks for army medkit. Hello. Hey, we got matching outfits. I think that means...
Not right now, Luna. How about putting in a little work for the sake of science, Stalker? The pay's good, and the job's a breeze. Even a kid could handle it. I've set up 2 measuring devices on this silo. The catch is, they need to be activated simultaneously. And, well, as you can see, I'm flying solo here. Mind giving me a hand?
Sure.
Wait a sec. Can you fill me in on the nature of these gadgets?
They're anonymous activity meters, courtesy of the brainiacs at Malachite. I'll admit it, I'm a little on the dense side. I just skimmed the instructions and figured out it's a 2-man job.
Okay.
And I haven't had a partner for a while. But let's not go off on a tangent. Are you on board or not?
I'm on board.
Okay, let's get this done. Which way?
Send in the coordinates to your PDA. Get over there and turn the device on. I'll pick up the signal and activate the other one on my end. Be careful out there.
Alright. Yeah, I think this guy is on my side. Oh, okay. Got some little rats, hamsters. Oh, I see. It's up there. Okay. And is there a good way to get up there? Oh, right here. I see. Cool. You think he sounds suspicious falling to you? I have a hard time telling who I can trust and who I can't. I think I can trust him, but I don't know.
You're just about there. Now flip the switch. It's working! Sorry, Stalker. I had to do it.
No! No! Are they on their way? I'd like to see them try. They're not showing up as enemies. Like, I'm not being hunted right now, but obviously they're around. Oh gosh. Well, scares me every time. I love this thing. Why did only one get up here? I see one. I messed that one up. Messed that one up good. Whoa. It's so suspenseful. It's hard to tell. Was it coming up? Did I actually see it on the stairs? There we go. Alright, this fucker mongoose. Seriously, bro?
Whoa, whoa! Easy now.
Uh-huh.
Can't we talk about this? Can't we talk this out before you start shooting?
I don't care. Where's my payment? Alright, you've got one chance. What? Let me hear what he's got to say. No! I don't want to get swindled anymore. But I want to know what he has to say.
You only get one chance.
The radiation emitted by the devices, the anomalous activity meters, attracts all kinds of mutants. It usually takes a while, but that pack of bloodsuckers must have been in the vicinity. They showed up the moment we activated the devices. I'm really sorry about it. Honest. This setup wasn't meant to target you.
Yeah, you could have mentioned it earlier. I would still have helped.
You could have told me right away and I wouldn't have had any questions. Now, give me those coupons.
I've sent the pay to your PDA, and here's a little bonus on top. A pass to Malachite. I'm sure they'll have some work for you. That's my partner's pass. Or it used to be. Anyway, thanks again for everything.
It used to be his partner's pass? I feel like this guy is not good at working with people. Alright, let's go across the bridge. Okay, so he's in here. Yeah, this is one way to get down there. Hello? Ooh, okay. Hello? This is a doorbell?
The leash.
Come on in, and don't drag your feet.
Okay. I forgot that we might have needed a passcode.
If you only got one, don't expect a big payout.
Don't expect what? Oh. Hello.
Hand it over. You're new around here, aren't you?
Mm-hmm.
Or have I just forgotten you? I had an assistant I'll never forget. Nightingale.
I like Nightingale.
It
Like
was
the
a
name.
delight to work with and a great drinking buddy. It's a shame he's gone. Think you can fill his shoes?
That's right.
I wasn't planning
We're
to.
supposed to drink with
I'm
him.
here about...
I know what you're here about. The first ones in the house. But we'll enjoy it right here on the spot. You can fetch the bottle from my lab. It's just down the hall.
Okay. 14,000 coupons for that. Are they making magic vodka? Okay.
It's an elixir you'll light and never forget. I'll remember. All right. Let's sample the goods.
Magic vodka.
Let's have one. And then we can talk about what, where,
He's got a pickle on the
and
plate.
how much. Here's to the start of our partnership.
Cheers.
All right.
Chicken out of the little beaker.
Partnership.
Not even a flinch, huh? That sort of bravado is gonna impress me. When you're drinking, you've gotta put your heart into it.
Okay, we just can't outdrink
So,
him.
Where are we? How about another one?
I don't want to get too crazy.
I'm not interested in vodka.
A man with no interest in vodka is a man with no interest in life itself. What motivates him then? How can you trust him? And most importantly, why share a drink with him? Hmm? Look, how about those colors? Leave them out next time. The shop's closed. What's the point of stocking up on colors if I don't have a leash? It was a promising project, sure. But it's time to bid it farewell. Bottoms up, Stalker.
What project are you talking about?
I told ya, Project Leash. The mutant control project. They cooked up all sorts of freaks, then tried to make gadgets to boss them around and zap them remotely if things get out of hand. As you know, they fucked up the later parts. When the project got shelved, those colored mutants were supposed to die peacefully in their cages. Not run amok in the zone, spooking stalkers. So much for a promising project. But I suppose promises are made to be broken.
No.
How about a drink to that stalker?
Let's have another one. Sure.
To abstract thinking. If man is the measure of all things, then the measure of a man is 3 shots of this magic vodka. So go ahead, ask your questions while I'm feeling charitable.
How do you destroy phantoms and defeat someone who can create induced illusions?
Sheen double, eh? You probably just had some bad vodka. Try some of mine. It's good for more than just keeping radiation at bay.
When I saw the man who created those phantoms, I was stone cold sober.
Ha ha ha. And I was stone cold sober when I saw evidence that it was impossible. But who am I to forbid you from living in a world of illusions? If you're really so eager, drag your ass to X5. That's where the whole 3-ring circus used to be. Try to find a blueprint for the suppressor. It's out to help you. I'm all out of vodka anyway. Come on. I'll give you the key card for the lab.
Uh-oh, I blacked out. Oh no.
The colors.
Drink responsibly.
The suppressors, on the other hand, they were designed to dampen abilities of a finer nature. Now, where did I put it? No, that's just some junk. Ah, look, a pickle. I'll save it for later.
He has a habit of starting pickles. Huh?
The artifact just popped out of the stairs! Grab it, Stalker!
I'm trying! He's using it. That's what makes it magic vodka? He's just brewing with an artifact?
Why, you're light on your feet, Stalker. You can hang on to this one. You've earned it. You went after that artifact like a bullet from a gun. Seems like I gave the keycard for X5 to Sherpa after all.
Sure.
That's why I hate teetotalers. The bastard must have caught me in a good mood. Anyway, if you want the suppressor, you need to talk to that boring grad student yourself. He's over in Nagroprom, staying close to X5. And now for the fourth shots. The happiest of them all.
Where? Okay. Agroprom. I think that's where I went yesterday, which I didn't record. And I accidentally got in there when I should not have been able to, so I'm familiar with the layout of that place. It'll be interesting to go there when I'm actually supposed to be able to get in there. Did they respawn the enemies here? Or am I good? Doesn't seem like they respawn the enemies.
I ask you to vacate the premises.
Whoa.
I'm occupying it and there's nothing here to take.
Calm down, Sherba. Dvupalov sent me.
Is the professor doing okay? He didn't succumb to intoxication from that poison of his, did he?
Not yet.
Its alcohol by volume is nearing pure ethanol. Not to mention the anomalous component.
Yeah.
What a fall from grace. A great scientist resorting to making vodka.
Tell me about Dvupalov. So he's a great scientist?
Professor Dvupalov is a brilliant mind hailing from the Project X era. The mastermind behind the Controller project. He used to bring science to new heights. Now the only thing he can bring is a glass toward his lips. He's disenchanted with his life's work, you see? Nothing ever changes. If only the professor had taken a moment to peruse my notes instead of selling vodka.
Why do you even bother helping Dvupalov?
How can I stand by and watch a scientist of his caliber kill the few brain cells he has left? He has invaluable knowledge and skills. The kind that are not taught at Malachite, especially nowadays. The professor has no right to go down this path.
That's one way to look at it.
Dvupalov sent me to get the keycard for X5. I'm looking for the Phantom Suppressor.
It took Dvupalov a whole 6 months just to remember my name while I served him food every day. And now he tells you about the card right away? Did you drink with him or something?
Maybe.
It's tough to avoid having a drink with him.
That stuff is pure poison. All right, I'll give you the card. It's too risky for me in there anyway. But you've got to promise me that you'll search X5 for any papers related to the Controller project and bring them back to me.
Tell me what you know about the Controller project.
Yeah, I want to know everything.
The Controller project did involve some research on phantoms, but its main objective was to develop specimens modified with both biological and technological enhancements. Unlike their mutant predecessors, which were impossible to keep in their cages, these were meant to be trained as soldiers to protect Project X personnel. Can you imagine? Not even S.T.A.L.K.E.R is attempting anything like that nowadays. They haven't even managed to create a single new specimen.
Why do you want those papers?
I tried to convince Professor Dvupalov that I'm a worthy successor to his great work, but all I received from him was a couple of his drafts, one of which had been used as a food wrapper.
For a pickle?
I'm talking about research that could etch our names into history. Since the professor doesn't seem to recognize it, I'll take it upon myself to finish the job for him.
Since I'm headed to X5, tell me about the lab.
Until recently, no one even knew it existed. The research there was classified, and the lab had been mothballed for quite some time. Then UT did some cleanup with heavy explosives there, and found hidden levels beneath Agroprom. I used certain informal channels to reach out to the professor. That's how I found out it was an old mutant research lab. I can't even begin to fathom what's going on in there right now.
Okay.
Hand me that key card, and I'll see what I can do about your papers.
Alright. It's not like I've got much of a choice. But keep those papers in mind, Stalker. You'll need to head all the way down, but if you're willing to do the job, I'll make it worth your while. I'll go check on the professor in the meantime. Seems like every time I look away, he's got a new drinking buddy.
Okay, so now we can find the entrance. Are these the boars? There were boars yesterday. Yes, okay, so yesterday when I like dropped in a hole over there and was searching around under here, and it was so interesting, and then I was trying to find a way out, and I think it was here, and my head was sticking through this, but it was closed. It was not open, and I could not escape. It was kind of crazy. So now we're going in the correct way. And we'll have a way to leave, which is nice. No, this is different. There's a different... Maybe it's the exit. The eventual exit is where my head was sticking through before. So I've already been down here, but not in this section. I didn't have access to this section. Ooh, that's a weird sound. Yeah, I wouldn't be surprised if there are enemies in here now that were not before. Yeah. Oh. There's people down here? How long have they been down here? Scared me. Oh, no, not the gun I was trying to hold. Seems like those guys for now. Oh, I remember peeking in from the other side. I wasn't able to get over here before. Oh. We got a rat pack over there. That always does a pretty good job of taking care of them. Oh god, how do you fight these things? Ah! Ricochet? Look at that. I did it! I don't see their bodies, but we got them. Note from the registration office. It's weird seeing like a whole building underground. The new batch of samples is coming in earlier than expected. Valentina. They're sedated, but keep an eye out for any issues and send someone downstairs to inspect the central control panel. Were the specimens mutants, animals, or people? They really know how to create an environment in this game. This is just horrifying. Okay, got a controller. The controller fucked off. Guess we don't fight him yet. That was scary. He was in here. Is he still in here? Whoa, whoa, whoa. That was one thing down. Oh god, did he go under there? It seems like the right way to go. Interesting. Is there anything worth looking at down here? Guess not. Got some C block. Kids' toys? It's the scientist voice recorder.
You're having trouble sleeping too, I see. Let's get started early today. We're going to explore how your brain responds to metaphors and imagery. Empathy and
this is giving me Stranger Things vibes.
Separate us from simple beasts. And there, what separates you from the other mutants? If there be at least. I rummaged through my library and came across something that suits our circumstances perfectly. I hope you won't mind a little poetry. Not backwards, forwards is the spirit side. This moment now alone
a lot of C block.
Is our delight.
What the hell? I saw the kid that they kept in there. Guess we're going down. Start the generator. Ooh. Let's turn it on. Here we go. Here they come. Is that all the monsters for now? These the papers? Yeah, there they are. What does it say? Prototype 8. High post-implantation mortality. Survivors show no kinetic abilities. Outbreaks of self-harm. Oh, look at the picture! Prototype 11. Deemed unsuccessful at the development phase. Prototype 17 displays extreme aggression, prohibited from reproduction. Final specimens sent to reclamation lab for preservation? Ugh! I feel like we're gonna see some crazy stuff in this lab that we haven't seen yet. What was that sound? He's radioactive. Observations. Day 1 post-implantation. Medical parameters remain within expected ranges. I'm certain I made the correct choice this time. Day 10. Subject is awake and conditioned reflexes have returned. No apparent disorientation. Tests indicate that his brain is capable of processing human speech, a promising sign despite our inability to establish direct contact. 3 months. Every attempt to indirectly stimulate the subject's cognitive process or controller abilities has been futile. It's like he isn't even here. 5-6 months. Physical stimulation has also proven ineffective. The subject has not used his abilities once. I'm beginning to suspect that his brain may be damaged after all. Hell if I know how long. Now they're cutting our funding. Ugh. I don't really like what they're doing here.
Any documents in the control room should be off limits to lab assistance. Last week, someone took the suppressor manually yet again, jeopardizing a scheduled experiment. This is not the first case of negligent handling of crucial Project X documentation. This matter needs to be addressed at once.
Was that? Is this his office with all the vodka? It probably was. There's a collar next to this guy's skull. The data is derived from an experiment involving blind dogs. Findings derived from an experiment with single mutant species are considered unrepresentative. Oh, there's dogs in here. Whoa. Another kind of mutant. Jeez. More C block. Why is the game stalking me up so much? I'm scared. Also, is there like an artifact down here? Maybe? Doesn't seem to be one. Yeah, here we go. Is he gone again? Oh, here we go. Oh no, my gun is starting to jam. You know what? Didn't realize I don't think I have to fight them. I'm worried about my... Oh, shotgun. You know, we've been given all this C block. We better use it. Okay, whew, thank goodness. Oh. Wow, they gave us so much. That's really nice.
Have you seen the reports? Faust is a work of art.
Faust.
It's a shame Dvupalov won't get to appreciate it.
From what I have observed, he's more than a work of art. He hasn't ceased to amaze us since he was connected to the monolith network. Faust opts to encourage the fighters, to inspire them, rather than relying on his control abilities.
He's not just a soldier. He's a general.
Yes, you make a good point. Remind me, where are the blueprints for the suppressor?
Here they are. And control room key. So now we get out of here. Oh, here's the key. Okay. So Faust was an experiment. He was part of an experiment. Oh, I bet there's something interesting down this way. Right? I bet there would be. Yeah, here's some loot. Okay. So now I bet we're done here, which means we'll probably be in the area that I was exploring yesterday. Who's that? Is he a zombie? He wasn't really acting like one. Maybe. Oh yes, this was the part I couldn't get to yesterday. This was another place I was trying to hop up, but you can only go down, you can't go up. Whoa, hey guys. Hey guys, you weren't here yesterday? Who are all these people? Who are they a part of? Really? You're gonna slug me? Monolithians. Makes sense. So we're protecting Faust. This is where I dropped in yesterday.
Something's wrong.
I was wondering where the enemies were. I felt like that controller wasn't wasn't enough of a fight. I want to get rid of the enemies and then I can loot some more. Are there any more guys up here? I don't know where the other enemies are. This was the whole area that I looked through yesterday.
Look for ways underground. We must descend and eliminate all threats to the voice of the monolith.
Oh. Oh wait, is that the way that I was looking?
Entry point detected. Keep searching for more.
Because this is where I was trying to get out yesterday.
The way. Find ways underground, brothers. We must protect the prophet. The voice of Faust shall guide us.
Oh boy.
An emission is approaching, soldiers. Seek shelter immediately. I repeat, we have an incoming emission.
Well, I'm
Seek shelter.
safe in here, right? I better be. Surely I'm safe in here. I almost forgot to disarm it because I did that yesterday. So what is this? Do we have any translators? Anyone who can translate that? Because I'm very curious what it means. S.T.A.L.K.E.R PDA.
My head. Fuck. I can't let history repeat.
Alright, the emission is over. Get back to your posts as per your duty schedules.
You're S.T.A.L.K.E.R. You used to work at S.T.A.L.K.E.R, but you quit and tried to sabotage X11. You failed. Escape to the mainland. Go into hiding. Then come back and make sure those bastards can complete Project X.
Do we like S.T.A.L.K.E.R? No one's here yet. I bet they're gonna be camping outside of this. It's actually open though. Yesterday I was just peeking my head through that. Oh, that's where we were. Should we just get out of here? Is it worth fighting them? It might not be worth it. What's happening?
Can't you just move on? When are you going to let it go, huh?
I was worried. The stalker, he's back.
Yeah.
Those papers I mentioned, do you have them?
Yes, but you seem
Where
very
are your
eager.
manners, young man? You won't even offer a man a shit and pour him a cold one?
Here. I don't want to be anywhere near these things.
This is... Yes! This is it! At last!
There's nothing exciting in there anyhow. I've told you before, young man. If even my own work can end in failure...
Faust
But
wasn't
did it
exactly
really?
a failure. In a way.
Mm-hmm.
Haven't you heard? He tapped into the X network, brought the monolith back, and caused a bloodbath all over the zone.
Yeah.
So he's... your project? The abilities you incorporate...
Shut up! I knew I was right all along. So that bunch of old farts in pots haven't given up on my research. Hooking him up to the monolith was a stroke of genius.
That's it.
Thanks for those papers. They're a treasure worth all the years I spent at Malachite. We'll stay in touch. I've got grand plans for the future.
And I told them that the only way to create a true controller is to preserve his capacity to think, to feel, and make decisions. Sure, right now the choices he's making don't align with what the Ward, the MDST or anyone else had in mind. But I did succeed.
The MDST? What's that?
The scientists from Project X who, unlike me, were eager to continue their research even after it was officially shut down. It appears they were the ones who made the controller project a reality. Officially, they had no funding or approval to proceed. However, Sea Consciousness wasn't content with merely creating the zone. They were determined to safeguard a pitiful existence. That's why they needed the monolith. And later on, Faust and his abilities.
Why did you create Faust?
The mutants turned out to be far too unpredictable, useless, and downright dangerous. The aim was to mold them into obedient soldiers.
I could have told you that was gonna work. It never
some
does.
Success with more primitive tools. But I believed we were on the wrong path. The error, I thought, lay in the very design of the controllers. Without consciousness and human empathy, their Psi abilities were pitiful. Faust demonstrated this vividly, but masterful tools necessitate much more precise fine-tuning.
Who is Faust now? What have you turned him into?
Yeah.
We granted him the abilities of a controller mutant. But I'm convinced that Faust has retained his humanity. See, there's no more Project X, no Sea Consciousness, no MDST to protect. He wasn't being directed by a program. He initiated this of his own free will. I believe the monolith became an idea to him. Give a man an idea he can grasp, and he'll do much more than he would ever do coerced. I've always said that it works better than any leash.
Jeez. Okay.
I found the suppressor. Can you install it?
All right. I almost forgot the reason you're here.
Of course.
All the work I did. It's all become meaningless. You're going to kill Faust.
A lot of people died because of him.
Were they good people? Well, then find other good people to install the suppressor. I'm not a technician. You're as much of a fool as I am if you think you can set things right. The controller project was abandoned, and yet Faust endures. Monolith disappeared, and now it has returned. Go ahead and kill Faust, Stalker. It won't change a thing. You'll see.
I don't know. He's got too much power. He's got too much abilities anyways. I still think it's worth it anyways. God, these guys are so annoying. These nihilistic scientists create a person of mass destruction and then say like it doesn't matter. Nothing will change if you stop him. Find a technician to install the suppressor upgrade on your helmet. Alright.
Now that the treaty's been broken, I'm swamped with orders. Doesn't leave much room for creativity. You've got some tech to fix? Well, let's see it.
Okay.
Will your item remain the same when I'm finished with it, or will it undergo a complete transformation?
I don't know. New. Is this what I'm supposed to put it on? Can it go on this? Oh, I can put it on mine. Let's put it on mine. An upgrade designed to hinder the C ability of mutants, assembled based on schematics from Lab X5. Oh, we did it. Okay.
Come back anytime.
Alright. Then what? Get in touch with Spark. Ooh. Okay, I'll probably save that for the next video. I'm gonna go around and check out some more of these stashes and points of interest that have popped up today. So yeah, that's what I'm gonna do. You guys should always join us over on the streams, because I'll probably be doing things like that on the streams. And if you enjoyed the video, I hope you like and subscribe, and see you in the next one.